It's your boy Big Boost, doing the things I like to do as usual. I know it's late. I've been running all day, working all day, been making moves. Um, like they've been saying, it's been crazy out here, man. These YouTube streets, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. It's been real. It's been real. It's, 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 it's real crazy. We don't know who to believe no more, right? But one thing I can say, only thing to believe is what already been going on from the beginning. Nothing until people follow what somebody else says. And you can't follow what everybody else says. L Blaze, what up? Y'all know what it is, man. I'm back, man. I'm back on my BS. And just the things that we was talking about last time, Blizz. You got the guy Sean G, the Soul of Something podcast, that was reading off paperwork. And remember, we was talking about people reading off the paperwork. They look at the paperwork, close it up, open up some more pages, open it up again, read off some more stuff. Close it up, read off more stuff. Reading and reading and reading. So I'm confused now. I'm confused. Because now he just did a podcast earlier today. I wanted to get at it earlier today. I did, but I had to run. I had business to take care of. I had things to do. And he was saying that he talked to some reliable sources that work with the DEA, and he know them to be a reliable source. Um, he was sounding like he was trying to question it, or to show people that he might have wanted to question it, but he wanted to say that his source, he pretty much can rely on. Yeah, those are the best choice of words I want to say. So it's like, See, these are the things that I was saying about this whole Meech stuff. People speaking about stuff and not knowing what's going on, then do their research. But when you pull paperwork out and start reading it, that means you did your research. So I'm confused with the Sean G movement for him backtracking and or doing a back statement of saying that he know it ain't true. He said it ain't true now because of the reliable source that he had. And then he was saying that what else he was saying? He was saying and I want to say this correctly, man, because it's buck wild, man. L Blizz said he was locked up for tax fraud. Right now, he doing podcasts and want to look like he can get paperwork and speak about another man. You know what I'm saying? And he has done that, and he's done that and made, people look at it as if he knew exactly what he was talking about because he had the paperwork. When you got paperwork in your hand, that means you are looking real good. Who is Mia Galia? Oh, how you doing, Mia Galia? When you got paperwork in your hand, that means you know what you're talking about. You did your research, you did your homework, and that's what he made his podcast look like he did. He attacked the situation at an appropriate manner. Once everybody else was talking about it, he went and found the paperwork, and he was speaking about Big Meech in a professional manner. And that's buck wild to me. Because when he was reading off the paperwork, when I was talking to y'all last time, I kept saying what? Every time I keep hearing people speak about this Big Meech stuff and they got paperwork in their hand, it sounds like womp, 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 womp. It start turning into that after I hear the beginning of it, and I still was waiting for the punchline. I never heard a punchline. Never, ever, ever inside of the paperwork that was supposed to be paperwork. And people searching for something that ain't even there. But if it's there, show us in the paperwork. We don't need to read 20 statements and 20, or should I say 20 sheets of paperwork. Because that means now at this point, it means it's obvious that it was doing that to get numbers and get a check if you're getting paid off YouTube. So I'm baffled because that snitch name on somebody is not never a good thing to put on anybody. Period, man. Period. We're gonna get a little deep. We're gonna get a little deep tonight. But according to a few podcast people, they saying it look like he's under pressure. They said, look at his eyes. He don't look like something right. Like some guys that got a hold to him, just like, yo, man, you better backtrack that, retract that. It was getting ready to be problems. It looked like he was under distress. I don't know. That might not be true. I'm just going off of what people that I asked about, or people that said that they seen, or not asked about, people that I asked about watching his podcast have kind of dissected him to look like some pressures either on him or he believed that his sources is true. And they saying that Meech wasn't even locked up in Georgia. Or Georgia didn't put the charges on him. It was a Michigan district as far as the feds is concerned. So how could Georgia not have a such thing as a third party compliance? Epic Eric said only time will tell. And that's the only way it's gonna happen. Only time gonna tell. But in another defense of Big Meech, why everybody trying to make it like Meech is a rat when all of the and I'm only saying this to say, because of all of what everything and everybody is saying, nothing really came out. Nothing really is truthful. We hadn't heard nothing concrete. And it's like other people want to keep saying and saying because of this. And I know he did it because of this. I know, the city he was in because of that. Like, it all sounds stupid, man. It all sounds stupid. And now y'all want to make a man a snitch. Y'all want to tear a man down. So Sean G made an apology. Contrarian thinker said, plus Cuffy's story changes every time he talks. And yeah, and it's like, see, silence kill a lot of things. And why I'm saying that's because Meech been silent. It's like he ain't. And I was looking like, man, I want Meech to poke his chest out, like, man, get out of here, this and that, this and that. And it comes back to the contrary of, you really don't got to say nothing when you know you didn't do nothing. But I'm only saying it because people make up something on you so fast on these YouTube streets, and negativity will take over like it actually did to make a person look bad. But he already know ain't nobody could get nothing that I did wrong. Epic Eric said, I believe if Meech cooperated, he would have been home. Yeah, he would have been home way less than 20. Everybody want to use that. He had 30, he came home at 20. How he get home at 20 and he did 30. Unique Mega Audio, that's my brother. He had life plus 26. He did 26 and he came home. How he get home so fast then? Because he got a pass with those laws. Not just that, you have a lot of other people that came home under those laws. Period. And even if Meech didn't come home under the same law that Unique did, it's still, y'all don't have no paperwork talking about nothing that he did. And y'all going hard. Everybody want to go hard. Everybody milking the cow. Meech put a lot of money in y'all YouTubers' pockets, man. Because y'all get to talk about it and still don't know nothing, but you keep talking about it and people going to go look. Because everybody knows it, man. Bottom line. Contrarian thinker said, internet undefeated. Either he talk or not talk. That's a fact, but nobody got no paperwork. Then people want to come up with stories. He was so elaborate that he could make, his name not even be in the paperwork. That Meech was that nice that he don't be in the government paperwork. Government talk about everything. They don't care about nothing. One thing they ain't gonna do with themselves and police, regular police, government, all the above, never gonna tell on each other, ever. And they're gonna look at each other like, oh, you ratted? They'll get fired from their job. People will, or they might not even get fired. They'll get shunned around the, when they go in their locker rooms. Nobody want to talk to them or nothing. But their job is to make other people snitch. And then after you snitch, they don't have a problem with telling who told, because they love to put that out there because it creates more excessive drama. And it creates a person might get your brains blown out, so now give homicide a job to do. It's all a pattern of life that y'all fall victim to. But everybody want to try to just come up with a story. Well, he was so good at it, that's why his name ain't come up with it. Everybody that heard Tammy Cohen say that he ain't know nothing about it. Everybody that heard the story of how the federal guy told her, well, you did good, you didn't get paid, but what can we do for you? Well, can you help me get Meech? And she said Meech didn't even know nothing about it. It was just a thought process in her brain that she wanted to do that and help him get out. And he said, all right, well, we'll talk about it. Why y'all skipping over that part? That's crazy. It don't even make sense. But all these bloggers, fake podcasters will be putting out and putting out. But I can't be mad at y'all. This is why I can't be mad at the podcasters. Because if it's interesting news, you gotta make money off of it. It is what it is. But it shows whose character is who. Because you ain't gonna never hear me speak about no man being a rat unless I see and real solidified paperwork. Period. You ain't heard Unique Mega Audio speak about that yet. And he did 26 years and he don't play about no snitches, nothing. He can't wait to tell you and press that rat bit-assed button. didn't yet. Because that's not a game to play with. But a lot of y'all doing that because a lot of y'all not street. A lot of y'all keep talking about y'all was locked up at this point in time before you know about the federal system because you went over here or you was locked up in the state and you was over there. I don't believe y'all because a lot of things y'all won't say if you really stood on principle. Real thorough men don't talk about that when you really been through that game or through that system and know how that system works. I don't believe y'all. Period. And it's sad. It's sad. And I don't know, man. I'm confused. How Sean G go up and say that, and then he makes an apology. And when he makes the apology says, well, I like to apologize to y'all. Ray Dale Handler said, I'm effing with your knowledge, my ninja. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Only thing I could do is give real knowledge, man, because real, us as black men, we all we got out here, right? And if we go do time and come home, it don't mean be respected as big drug dealers and none of that. Be respected as we went and paid for our crime and our punishment. And yep, we know we did wrong selling drugs out there, and we don't want to do none of that no more. We ain't about none of that. You feel what I'm saying? And we went and we come home. So you encourage that man that went to jail come home, and you give him a praise and show him love so he can spread that knowledge of y'all don't want to go in there. This ain't what it is. Let's get together and create something new. That's it. That's what it's all about. But the Sean G dude didn't never give apology to Big Meech. He said, well, I was wrong and I want to apologize to all of y'all. Hold up. How you want to apologize to all of y'all? You ain't apologizing to the audience that you are preaching to when you was showing the paperwork, homie. And there's no disrespect to you. It's just you didn't apologize to Meech. So that kind of make what you saying not real. It don't make your apology sincere, and it don't make what you saying legitimate. Meaning you saying that you hearing this from a reliable source, and you really can understand that it's coming from a reliable source. So you can basically stand on it and get in front of the camera and say that Meech didn't do a third party, try to do a third party bust. But you didn't say, well, I apologize to Meech, Big Meech, Meech, whatever you want to call him. You did not apologize, bro, to him. You apologized you said to y'all. And it's like I'm having deja vu right now. Like I've had this conversation before. Like this happened before, man. And something else getting ready to happen crazy after this, man. Y'all mark my words, man. I'm one of them guys that think in the future and things happen and I see it before it even happened. Something else gonna happen through the Sean G movement and the Big Meech movement I'm kind of saying something like, damn, because it's bugging me out. Epic Eric said, do you believe Meech told? I can't say what I believe, bro. I'm never going to say a man told himself till I see official paperwork. Straight like that. The Meech that I know is thorough. It goes with anybody out here that anybody ever seen snitch before, right? you always think that they are thorough. And you be like, man, that dude ain't tell. I know he ain't told, man. I done seen him outside and this and that. When they are behind them walls, not behind the jail, prison walls, the police station walls. Nobody in there. And they slap them with, oh, you about to get this amount of time. They start looking at that paperwork, thinking about, damn, I can't even go to the store no more, get a bag of potato chips. Damn, I done beat 4 niggas up looking at my woman. They ain't letting that woman be out there by herself. Ray Dale Handler said all the paperwork is from old girl Tammy. Yeah, but she ain't said nothing yet. She said that Meech didn't do nothing. Meech didn't know about it. And then you got, stories of her talking to the police after she set some other guys up. Meech just got caught up with utilizing her to handle his daily due diligence with his story. And then you got people that be on the side trying to jay. They see a pretty girl coming over there all the time, and then they want to hang with her and start talking to her and put their little, little sucker move on the side. They want to put their sucker move and try to holler at her on the side, and then, think that she's interested in what they talk about, and then, yeah. Cuffy might have got caught up in something like that. Contrarian thinker said, I just don't understand how Cuffy ride with Tammy over his boy, Meech. That's crazy too. He said, that's crazy to me. And that's a good thing to think about, Contrarian, because, right, what make him think that Meech really did it? But he do be saying, nah, I ain't thinking about Tammy like that. I'm just saying Meech the one sent her to me. But at first, it was Meech sent her to him for, or after he told her, go get the rights from Meech. She went and got the rights from Meech. When she got the rights from Meech, she went back to him and said, Meech signed it. We good. And then she went and plugged the deal with 50. But some kind of way, Cuff got intertwined with her. Ray Dell saying, OG, go ahead and give the game up. L. Bliss said, Poe did 24 years and he told. Facts. You know why Poe got 24 years? Because if Poe wouldn't have got 24 years, Poe killed a lot of people. 24 years is nothing. One for all the bodies he admitted to. And they wanted to get people like Wayne Perry, which was considered a menace to killing, and whoever else that they allowed Poe to tell on. But it was so many murders. Who get 24 years for all the bodies Poe named. And I'll let y'all go research that one. I know y'all know people that got 24, 70 years, 100 years for one body. So you do the math to that. He got 24 years for he had to get 24 years for all the bodies he did. Epic Eric said, did you know Alpo? Did I know Alpo? I used to look up to Alpo like a big brother. Playing basketball, we done played basketball together all the time. I done did mad stuff for him. Y'all go and check, just research through my page, through my channel. I done told y'all where Alpo owed me money. I done carry birds for Alpo and he ain't pay me. And I had to put AZ involved with it to get my money from him and all that. Like, and that ain't putting no dirt on his name. It just it's like I was a little dude to him. It was like, yo, I got you when I come back, man. I'll be back. I'm like, all right, cool. because he seen what I used to do for AZ at the time. But yeah, I know Alpo when Alpo was riding on a dirty, dusty Suzuki, orange and gray one, riding up and down doing wheelies through my block trying to show off because he wanted to be down with AZ. And AZ is my big brother who I used to run with. But yeah, I know Alpo, mad stories with Alpo. So, um, yeah, that's a fact. And L Bliss said Sammy the Bull. Sammy the Bull, yeah. Alpo was Sammy the Bull. But he felt this was his strategy. Don't tell on no Harlem dudes because that's where he live at. Which was a smart strategy because when he came home, he could run around Harlem. And that's why a lot of these YouTube people that be commenting be talking about Alpo was running around doing whatever he wanted to do, and nobody in Harlem did nothing and all that. He ain't did nothing to nobody in Harlem. And people that he did do it to, Rich Porter's dead. A lot of people that Rich Porter was, had around him was family people. There wasn't none of it wasn't no killers like that at that point in time. He might have had them when he was living. After that, either they dead in jail, other people was gone, living their life after 20, 30 years. Nobody thinking about being in them streets to go, especially nobody's beefing and killing a rat or trying to. Because what if he lived? He might tell on them, even though he was a tough dude. Alpo was tough, can fight. I done watched him. I done saved his life at the Apollo with him and Wayne Perry. I've done that. Like, dude tried to, sneak him from behind and all the above. It's a whole nother story. But that's just life in the mean streets. When people act like they, thorough. Tough niggas is always the one that tell first. Nord Muse, why is there so much distance, dishonor, and disloyalty amongst New York? Why is it so much? Let me dissect that. Why is it so much distance, dishonor, and disloyalty amongst New York? That's a good question. I don't know why it's that much distance. It's dishonor amongst a lot of people everywhere. You got to look at it. Look at Chicago, Lil Durk. Look at Texas, when Lil Boosie homeboy Mo something got killed. It's dishonor everything, everywhere. New York is a big city that's always had attention paid to it, so it's always disloyalty. We gotta look at it like this. Why is there so much distance, disloyalty amongst black men? And I'm gonna say women too, but men mostly outside with the dumb stuff. So I need to say that. Roy Dale said, who gonna tell three first? Yeah, both three. Exactly. It was a bunch of dishonesty and a bunch of crap, and then we can go to Atlanta with a bunch of it with Thugger and them and they crew and all of the above. It's just nobody want to go to jail, but everybody want to get money and have fun and f all the girls and look like they stunting on each other. That's the problem with that. But it ain't just New York. But Ray Dale Handler said, who gonna tell first? The tough guys always tell first, because they gonna say, who gonna do something to me? Prime example, when Alpo came on, he was stepping to everybody. Who gonna say something? That's why he ain't had no problems, is kind of one thing, but he ain't had no real problems because really everybody was gone anyway that had something to do with that. Ain't nobody paying that no attention and jumping out the window to deal with no person that deal with the police. For what? Once you all the cool stuff that you did, you the fly guy, get all the girls, you bang, you bust your gun, all that go out the window when you tell. So ain't nobody got time to be busting no gun with you. But if you step to a person, then you poking the bear. And then you go get what you looking for. Other than that, Nobody cares, but all the tough guys is the ones that tell. Contrarian thinkers say everyone want to go to heaven, but no one want to die, and that's a fact. Nobody want to die, but everybody want to be a gangster too. Everybody want to go get money and sex girls and ride in the fly cars, but nobody want to go to jail. That's the same statement in a different form. They don't want to do it. And it's like it's like you see a naked woman in there. She bad as hell. She's looking. She telling you, come on," but you don't know she might got AIDS or something. But she telling you, "Come on, man, don't believe everything you hear." And you like, "Damn, man, she look good," but you done heard it 5, 10, 20 times. And you like, "Man, fuck that. I'm gonna try my luck, man. I know how to do it different. I could put it in a whole different, or damn, it might not even be true." It's equivalent to snitching. I'm gonna try my luck. It's equivalent to a hustler before he have to snitch. Let me rephrase that. I'm gonna go ahead out there get this money. I ain't worrying about none of that. I don't care about that. But they already knew when they get caught that they is going to tell something, man. Period. So yeah, Epic Eric said 50 Cent isn't playing with BMF. So we can get back into that, right? Everybody know the last conversation we had, I said, yep, I feel, what's up, my bro Chip, my bro Tone Dent. 50 Cent ain't playing with BMF. I get it. Last conversation we had, I said, yo, all Meech had to do was, and I ain't saying in that manner because that man can do what he want to do. I'm saying, on what I felt he should have did was say, yo, and that's just the sake of holding the BMF movie down so he can still have some money coming in and keep his son thing rolling live, just to keep it 1,000, like, because the man did look out for him when he was locked up, took his movie and did a series and went all out with it. So just 10% of the 100%, or maybe 20% of, say, yo, I'm about to rock with Ross and do something or whatever. And, I know y'all ain't seeing eye to eye, but I got to go over here and make this move. And so I don't got to ask you for nothing. And that would have been some real G stuff to me. I don't know all the ins and outs. I'm hearing Meech was asking for more money of the rights of his own life, and 50 said no. That could be a rumor or it could be true. But even if he said no, whatever they negotiated already, Fifth have all right to say no. That's just that. So if he said no, all right, I'm gonna have to play this one out. But I'm still go to him and tell him, all right, well, I'm about to go make a move over here with Ross. I got to. So it wouldn't have been an element of surprise when Fifth seen him on a picture with, or a video with Ross, and knowing like just the key to other money that he got going on, that Meech got going on as far as them doing business together. So I'm like, I feel he should have, just went that route with it. Some men don't probably care about it. But far as 50 Cent not playing with BMF, I don't know. I don't know what you call it. And now we got, Epic Eric took the words out of my mouth. Floyd is looking out for Meech now. And you know they was doing a poll on that today with MREC. MREC was like, he ain't feeling that. He ain't feeling that Meech now over there with another rival of 50 Cent, which is Floyd Mayweather. And he's like, still, you need to have some type of loyalty. Now, Floyd Mayweather is secondary to Rick Ross to me. 50 showed it's over. Big Meech been dealing with these people on this level before he even knew 50 Cent. He didn't know 50. And then people saying, well, Ross and Floyd Mayweather didn't do nothing for you when you was locked up. Now you home, they want to do something for you. Because they know you beefing with their rival. Well, we can't say that Ross didn't. Ross made a song and showed Meech that he was a fan of his. I think of Big Meech, Larry Hoover. That record is worldwide. So he showed he was a fan of his. That alone right now raised the stakes of whoever Meech and them was in them clubs to the status of this level because it was on a platinum selling record, which was worldwide. I don't know how many platinums. It might win more than one time platinum, which is millions of people. So that alone did a lot for Meech right there. In my eyes. But let's keep it 1,000. Yep, Fifth put out the movie, money for his son to rock and roll, to play him. That was love. But did he say, yo, I'm gonna throw you another little 22 million, 3 million, 4 million for your pockets, and I know we'll get it back later or something? No. When he came home, did he come home to 2, 3, 4, 5 million? No, everything was still business. We ain't heard about, and we seen the picture with Meech and 50 together since Meech been home. Did we hear about any money being, besides the business at hand, the BMF movie, any extra money that was thrown to him on the, yeah, welcome home, man, go 5 million. Did we see any of that yet? Did we see any of that yet? We didn't see none of that. So when you are a boss and your mindset ain't stuck on just getting money one way and you get money more than one way, you're not going to get stuck on one person. But like I said, we ain't going to forget the part of could have just said, yo, and we ain't, it's not no little boy to you or none of that. It's just out of honor and respect that he did do something for him, putting out the series, putting his son in this and that, and just have a good rapport with him and say, I'm about to go do something with Ross. Ross offered me some money. And it was still gave Fifth the opportunity to say, whatever he giving you, I'm doubling it, or nah, I'll give it to you. I don't even want you to go over there. I'm that serious about, I don't rock with him like that. I don't rock with him like that. He telling you 5 million, 2 million, 7 million, 8 million, I'm gonna give that to you, and we'll work it out on the joint. With the BMF series. And then he would go to Ross and be like, yo, you my boy. I don't want to be in the middle of what y'all doing. I appreciate you gonna give me 5 million, 7 million, 8 million, whatever it is. Fifth gonna give it to me. So I'm gonna just do it with him so we'll keep the peace. But yeah, we can go out, eat whatever. I already told him, man, you cool, and I don't want no discrepancy. Or however he might have would have negotiated it or said it. Everything probably would have been more peace in that manner. So It's crazy, but now he's with Floyd Mayweather making moves. Floyd Mayweather is secondary to um, the Rick Ross situation, even though that's a fifth rival as well. But hey, what could what could what could be bad about the situation at this point when knowing that 50 don't even want to rock with him no more because of Ross. So now he done did whatever he did to Meech's son, put that out in the open. So what more is he supposed to do now? How many people that got type of money that Meech is used to dealing with that can do something in his manner, in his favor, except for people like Ross or Mayweather. And if he cool with Mayweather already, what he supposed to do now? Fifth already said F you. F your son. So what else he supposed to do? Major Game, what up? Major Game said, what's good, Big Boosie? Let's get them likes up. That's a fact. Get them likes up, subscribe, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. For real. But I get so caught up in speaking these facts, man. It's crazy. But yeah, what more can he do? Now you gotta roll with somebody that got real substantial type of money that can probably invest in the things that he want to do and trying to do. Even if it is 50 rival, 50 already kicked him to the curve, kicked his son to the curve. So it ain't. It's like, how could he have loyalty now at this point on a secondary note with somebody that he was already cool with once before as well? So that means you gonna let a man have power over you? That wouldn't make sense, man. Jada Jones said Meech wasn't the only person mentioned in that song. Referencing that song is a gimmick because that's the only name being used. Shaking my head. They just making the show 50 about to do crazier. Watch the show. That's not my point. You ain't watching the point, Jada Jones. The point is, he said the man name. You think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, getting work. That's big. So whatever the other names he mentioned, that's irrelevant to what I'm talking about right now. So what is you talking about? You got to be a troll. Epic Eric said a good book can bring in millions. Yeah, it depends on who want to read it, Epic Eric. A lot of black people don't like to read books. And this, I'm not making this up. I ain't going against our culture. They say we don't like to read. They always say, if you want to hide something from us, put it in a book. Because we don't want to read it. That's a big saying. I ain't make this up. But at this point, it'll probably make millions. But then again, one person buy it, I'm gonna read his book. Is how we think. Oh yeah, Mix Smooth babysat unless you bidding. Yeah, you doing the bid. You're right. But once again, it'll get into jail. Everybody gonna pass it around. It ain't gonna be that many in there. You won't see too many of the same books, but you'll see the same book passed around. It'll be worn out by the time a lot of official people finish reading it. They be on that little cart they passing around. That's all I'm saying. We don't like to spend money on books, but it's good to put a book out there and you make money with longevity of it. It'll sell slow, but it won't sell fast. But then you put the documentary out. Sometime a documentary will make a person go back and buy the book when it's saying based off a true story from the book, so and so, so and so. Even with movies. because sometimes books be more in depth inside of the story. Jada Jones said, "I got it. Wasn't for you. It was for everyone." Referencing that Ross said it. Yes, it's making this moment big, but it's making 50 moment bigger, is my point. Not trolling. Okay, I got you. Respect, Jada Jones, no doubt. But still, at the end of the day, is what I'm saying is, um, it was a big moment for Meech before Meech even went to jail. So he should still have some type of respect to pay homage to a person that put his name out there and gave him love and was a fan of his, and he wasn't even a rapper or nothing. He was just a street dude trying to get in the game. So there's no reason to, not to, uh, or should I say, it shouldn't be no reason for not for Meech to show him some love. But Meech is caught up in a catch-22 with two people beefing, and one person has the power over his rights, over his life, but he's caught up with a person that put money up for him, for his son, and did things, things of that nature, even though his son still was an investment towards that whole, movie. Who's the best person to play Meech? Would be his son. Look just like him, everything. And by blood, you're gonna get the characteristics of your parents. But they said no, they want somebody else to play it, but Fifth fought for it. So you gotta respect that part. Got to. So that's why I was only saying it's only right that 20%, 10%, 20%, Meech being the boss that he is, he's on a 50 cent level. That type of money he had already. But still just say, yo, I know you beefing with so and so. I'm gonna go holler at him, but cause he telling me he got this, that for you. I don't gotta be in your pockets and this, that, that. That's just respect. That's all I'm saying. That's it. But Fifth still didn't say nothing bad or that Meech is a snitch. Epic Era said these drug pardons are needed. The United States government played a part. It's a fact they need it because they overcrowding the jail with fake bullcrap that the police put on people, and our justice system allows it, and the big politicians over the justice system allows it. Like people saying that I got drugs. A person would say, I met with him on 5 occasions, and people get life sentences for that. Now the jail's overcrowded with a person just saying that they met with you 5 times, but the police never got drugs to go and test it to make sure they got real drugs. You could have met with a person 5 times and they gave you fake drugs. But you tell them you met with them 5 times, but you got fake drugs. Even if you did sell it, it was fake. Nigga ain't never give you real drugs, but they still give life sentences. And it's called ghost dope. That's stupid. When I was young, we used to take wax candle. We'll take the y'all know the candles that's tall and skinny. We break them up, pull the strings out of them, and we'll melt the candles down. We'll melt the candle. We'll break them up and melt the candles down. Then we'll melt the candles down, and we'll take baking soda and throw it in there. And as it's drying, we'll throw some more in there. Lightly. And make it look like it's crack. And it was fake. When we was young, we get broke, we put that shit out there, we go rob niggas with it. And we don't call it robbing, you call it finesse now, but we was swindling. Hello? Now, hold your phone on, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm on the live real quick. I'm gonna call you right back. Right back. That's my boy Ziggy Zeke calling. But yeah, we used to make that, but that was never a charge back then. And then later, as we go along, police didn't know what it was. And when they started finding out, this how they found out. When they sent it to the laboratory, they found out that it was fake. It wasn't nothing. It was just candle wax. Container Container Thinker said, nah, the nigga in prison coming back lying on the stand talking about he got 500 bricks from you. From who? 500 bricks. Oh yeah, right. But they give the feds give them a picture to paint. They write it down for them and tell them where the favorite stores be at, the favorite restaurants, where they live, and then they could sit back and memorize the script, and then they get on the stand, and then they'll say, yeah, I met him these occasions, and I got this from him, I got that from him. That's how that works. So, and they don't even never seen drugs, never tested the drugs, and nothing. If you ever go to jail and get caught with drugs and they test it and it come back negative, the case get dismissed. But in the feds, they let them give people life because somebody said I met with them on multiple occasions. You know, they use those type of words, real articulate sounding in court. I met with them on multiple occasions. It's silly. But after they started finding out that the drug, a lot of people used to make fake crack with the wax and be on the block, call them dummy drugs. And niggas used to beat niggas up for selling fake drugs on the block, knowing that it's real work out there. So it's like, it's crazy. So we used to make the fake stuff to go and give it to somebody and then tell them, yeah, get it the way Tyson got the belt. Go get your gun and come back and get it, man. We took that. Yeah, we sell it to somebody for 2,000, 3,000, 1,500, whatever it is. That's what. That's how the game was, right? So when the police started catching a whiff of that, and they knew their cases wasn't adding up because it was fake stuff, they made a law now. It's called counterfeit drugs. If you make something that look like crack right now, you're going to jail. Oh, yeah, sheetrock, peanuts. It depends on how you break it up and make it look. But it's called counterfeit drugs. So if they setting you up to get busted and the drugs that they get from you is fake, they're going to call it counterfeit drugs. You still get charged for it the same way you get charged for having real drugs. So understand what y'all doing when y'all doing it out there, man. Understand what a lot of these cats go through in these federal penitentiaries, man. I believe that drugs should be legalized. Yeah, it's legalized in like Oregon. People could buy heroin and use it over the counter and all that. It's just a certain amount that you can buy. Yeah, but they're not going to legalize it here because they're making more money off people going to jail. And they're making even more money now because snitching is telling. And they paying the snitches big money because they making way more. You know how much a phone call costs in jail? A bag of potato chips costs in jail is quadruple. They making money off of that. Humongously big. And that's why I be mad at my celebrity friends, because why y'all not buying jails if y'all worth all these billions? Y'all talking about these billions, let's buy jails. Let's keep it 1,000 now. A lot of people deserve to go to jail. You got rapists, child molesters, people that kill old people, people that beat on women. All of them need to be in jail. So let's make money off that. Why y'all ain't building no jail? Stop stunting talking like y'all buying something, a restaurant and all that. Man, everybody better. I done had restaurants. I bought my own mama a restaurant. All that's easy. Buy some jails, man. Put the money in there. And I'm only saying that to say because they're gonna start trying to put illegal. They're gonna arrest people illegally to try to make it look legally. And you know, when they going up in the real jails that is bought by real people that not wanting to hear that bogey bull crap, we gonna own them. But no, we letting them own the jails. It's not good. It's not good. But we think we doing something out here. But we quick to get on the joint, talk about Big Meech is a snitch, but ain't nobody got no real paperwork yet. But I'm still waiting to see the Tammy Cohen stuff. You know, it's crazy that, you know, she agreed to do something and a man didn't know about it. Now she won't go against a man. Anybody would tear somebody down for something, but I wouldn't put nothing past her. She was trying to she put other people behind bars. So it is what it is. Another thing is, why nobody's talking about Jay-Z beat his case? And not even beat his case. The dude left the case alone. The dude left the case, that lawyer left the case alone. Now Jay-Z is putting pressure on him that he can't even practice in New York no more. Contrarian thinker said nobody could believe anything she says. That's a fact. Why nobody's talking about Jay-Z? And I don't agree with a lot of stuff Jay-Z have done. That's a fact. But on the real, though, that's a black man that was accused of rape, and that ain't cool. None of these girls is going to jail for it. Just had a guy come home from 5 years. He was a football star, about to go there. His friend, roommate, or whatever she was, said he raped her, did 5 years. She sued the school for 1.5. He reached out to her. She was like, yeah, I'll come talk to you. Thank God that she agreed to come talk to him. She came and talked to him. She didn't know she was being recorded, and that other guy in there was his lawyer. And she admitted that she did wrong, and she just don't want to. Like Epic Eric said, like the Central Park 5, facts. She said, I don't want to admit to it because, you know, my lawsuit, I had to pay all that money back, and that'll take forever. But I did wrong. I did lie. That's crazy to me. Once again, no girls is getting charged for that. And getting the same thing. That man went and did 5 years. Came home, and he only got exonerated because he met with her and she told. And luckily, he only got 5. That's crazy. Nobody's talking about Jay-Z. Unless they really knew that he did something, it'll be all over. All the blogs, all these fake podcasters out here, y'all all are corny that talk about negative stuff, but don't talk about nothing positive. That's crazy. But, you know, once again, homie Meech linking up with Floyd Mayweather, I can't see nothing bad about it. He got to deal with the type of people that he's, you know, where his mentor is at. That's the only type of people where his mentor is at. That could do something with the type of money that is in his mind. 50 already kicked him to the curb already. So how could he show loyalty at this point by not messing with a second partner? I mean, a person that 50 beefing with, which Meech probably, no, they said Meech and him was cool already before Meech got locked up. So nobody can hold him and say that he's not loyal. It's over at this point. And you drug his son. And his son was just showing love because he looked at you, 50 as a father figure. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that was. So, you know, y'all know what it is, man. I got more things to talk about, but I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to make sure I hit y'all early in the morning, man. For real, for real. I got another hot topic for y'all, man, but I'm gonna save it though. Y'all will see it in a minute. For real. Beef being rock. One thing about journalists is you're not supposed to opinionate. That's where he messed up instead of just reading and reporting. Right. Beef Beef and Brock said, yeah, that's a fact because Sean G was reporting news and he said something he heard from word of mouth or from the mouth. That's crazy. You shouldn't even say that. And then it's a contradictive of what he do because he was holding the paperwork up as if he did his research. That's not cool. And now you got to retract and say you 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 apologize. And then you didn't even apologize to Meech. You apologized to y'all. Who was y'all? That's crazy. Tracy Young, Harlem, New York. Peace, Big Boosie is going on several weeks now, and nobody got proof of that Big Meech told. Knock it off. You feel you feel me, Big Boosie? It would have surfaced already, and that's a fact. That's a fact. It would have surfaced already. I feel you. Tracy Young speaking facts. But according to them, Big Meech got so much power that, or however the paperwork was put together, he could hide his name, CI, and his name wouldn't be put in there the correct way, or all that. Everybody got so many excuses why his name ain't there now because everybody gonna call him snitch, this, that. Now they gotta retract and make up all these reasons why he could still be a rat and all, nothing. Like, it's crazy, man. That's why I always tell people, never call a person a rat till you see the real paperwork. Let me explain to you one more thing before I leave, man. All that paperwork, right? We only need to see one page of it that said what Meech did. Sean G was reading off the man blood pressure, his health issues. Like, what the hell that's supposed to make us think? Are we supposed to believe? Like, that was straight up not cool, bruh. What was the purpose of reading all of that? We only want to see Meech was met with Tammy, talked to her. Tammy left, went met with the officer. Officer left, put this together. Tammy went with Cuff. Cuff, they set the drug deal up. Officers ran in. Whoop, 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 whoop. Cuff locked up. Boom. That's all we need to see. Why we need to see Meech went to the lunchroom, seen the doctor, went back to his bed bunk, called Tammy up. Tammy said, I need the life rights. Tammy went outside, came back, seen Meech, told me she loved him. I want to have sex with you in the room. I'm just being funny, y'all. But anyway, it don't even make sense with all these flabbergasted ass stories. We want one page. We don't need no whole page. That see, when you read a whole page, it's like you making people believe that you just this journalism and did your homework. Then you got people that was in the comments saying, I love the way you did your journalism. You smart, you good. What was journalism about? Just go out, go in there and pull paperwork and go print. I ain't even got time for all that dumb stuff. I ain't doing all that. Even if I knew a dude was a rat, I ain't doing that. I'll let somebody else do it and give me that one page. And I'm going to read the one page that makes concrete evidence that a person is a rat. I'm never putting no rat on nobody and mess the man career up. Mess the man, because now y'all put that on him. Anywhere you go see Meech, you're going to look at him as this, even though when he do get cleared, you're going to still look at him as he might have been this or that. That's corny. And then messed up his whole concert would have put millions in his pocket so he could be back on his pedestal where he should be at. That's not cool. Now we knocking each other down. And now we teaching the young other up and coming podcasters or young youth out there watching to tear each other down. That's corny. With no real truth about nothing. L. Bliss said that's the worst theme, co-signers. That's a fact. And guess what? Like I said before, 50 never said Meech was a rat out of his mouth. And everybody ran with it and created this whole big shebang and messed that man bag up. Only thing he did was put a picture up and he reiterated what was said 5 years ago from Blue Da Vinci and some other bloggers that was saying it about Tammy. Yeah, what's up with Tammy? So now, being that 50 said it, it's believable now, huh? And everybody ran with it. If 50 said, yo, 5 people jumped off the roof, man, and they got 20 million, that means I'll be seeing a bunch of people jumping off roofs, and I'll be wondering, like, what's going on? And none of y'all got 20 million, or y'all be sitting around waiting for it like you're waiting for income taxes. When that check gonna clear, man? I jumped off the roof. And 50 back laughing at all of y'all. Come on, man, stop it. Stop believing what you want to hear, man. Get your real dude, real ninja cards up. You want to be a real dude out here. And all thorough, tough guys always is the one that tell first. I know females that went to jail, and I'm going to have them up here. Did years and never told and could have. I know some dudes that ain't even no tough dudes beat people up. They went did their time because they know that that's how it's supposed to go. Did their time, came home. I know these guys personally, and I'm going to show y'all better than I tell y'all. All these tough supposed to be guys and all that, they ain't no, the toughness is over. And it was a guy today, I was going to show y'all, I'm going to do it on my next one. How he got locked up, and now he telling everybody coming at me, I'll come see you, I don't care. Yeah, I told, yeah, when it was time for beef for the ops, y'all ain't go do nothing. How y'all talking about y'all gonna come do something to me after I told? Man, these dudes corny out here, man. Our culture is bugging. But that's what it is, man. Your boy Big Boosie. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, please subscribe. Subscribe, because I'm coming back, man. When I come, I'm coming talking real realism. A lot of these cats keep staying on their podcast every day, all day, and don't be talking about nothing. And people get caught up in it. But I ain't mad at them, though. Salute.